Welcome to Image Animation 2007, Osaka Model of Circulation-Oriented Society through Case Study of Existing City and Neighborhood Nature. With our cool habit, Green Work by Big Tree Plan, we aim to bring back the treasures of nature to the heart of our industrial city and the surrounding primary nature. Escaping the heat island phenomenon will lead to the prevention of global warming. Osaka is now Japan's worst sufferer of the heat island phenomenon. Every year, the heart of Osaka experiences nearly 90 days of more than 30 degrees centigrade and 50 nights of more than 25 degrees centigrade. We need to stimulate the possibilities of nature and reduce environmental stress. Osaka City has plans to build a subway under Naniwa-Suji Avenue. We propose the world's first 2x2 fuel cell bus, a double-decker double bus. Naniwa-Suji features greatly reduced heat-trapping gas emissions during construction and operations, with low financial investment. This uniquely designed bus creates a comfortable way of life for the community, adding to the aesthetic beauty of the surroundings. By increasing trees and other plants, we promote oxygen-emitting photosynthesis to help lower global warming CO2 emissions and thus create an environment-friendly city. Everything from rooftop greenery and wall gardens to parks and tree-lined streets contribute to the urban environment. The end result is a rich and healthy environment for daily life. Our research proposes dissipating heat generated from buildings through an aqua stream by creating a waterfront, employing the trees and greenery lining the sidewalks and the gutters along the streets. We also proposed creating a similar environment effect through a sea breeze via the main river. To decrease temperatures in the area, we utilize waterfalls in station promenades and expressways, as well as jet of water from the river center. Taking advantage of current riverside maintenance activities, we can lower temperatures through transpiration. Richly scenic Nakanoshima Island is located in the center of Osaka, situated between two rivers. Ongoing projects aim to create a residential and business zone in the western area. Here we have implemented a comparative 3D fluid analysis showing the distribution of temperature and wind speed 1 meter above ground for both the current city model and our alternative circulation model. We have designed a wind path parallel to the river, through waterways, tree lining the streets, and water-retentive pavement. We have also added rooftop and stepped roof garden to develop an effective cross breeze. We can expect temperatures to fall an average of 5 degrees centigrade and more than 10 degrees centigrade in some areas. An inventive formation of architectural structures achieves a cooling effect that pulls the sea breeze along, using the river as a passageway. A part of the sea breeze creates a descending air current along the buildings, producing a comfortable atmosphere, even in this high-rise society. Taking advantage of the target area's unique characteristics, such as prevailing winds, street inclinations, and land use, we continually strive to include greenery and wind patterns in our architectural configurations. Such greenery-abundant cities require the management of trimmed trees, fallen leaves, and other natural compost. Use of such plant waste is a vital part of the urban circulation, a biomass circulation system extendable to neighboring rural zones, such as farming villages and forested areas. Not only do we limit CO2 emissions, we also promote expansion of this urban global warming gas reduction circulation system as an industry. For food products, biomedicine, ornamental plants, bioplastics, structural foundation materials, alternative energy for fossil fuels, etc. Biomass gas, used along with natural energy, also enables manufacturing of factory-type plants featuring high productivity and energy efficiency. We propose using tri-generation, the application of electricity and heat and CO2 photosynthesis energy. Now, let's take a look at nature in neighboring coastal areas, another key target of this research. Most cities located in bay areas create new islands. The bays are continually expanded with mountain soil, dredged sand, and municipal refuse, reinforcing essential functions of the ports and industrial areas. The pleasures people once benefited from in these coastal areas were gradually lost due to the implementation of vertical bank protections. At present, 1,600 hectares of new islands remain unused in Osaka. Our seafront greenbelt concept provides natural enhancements. We targeted the Maishima Island area in Osaka as an example for our experimental implementation. On land, we set up bionic plantation domes, 6 meters in diameter, as factory-type agricultural facilities, and on the ocean surface, we created marine plantation systems and desalination plants. 2 types of domes were designed, one utilizing solar energy and the other using specific wavelength light such as LED. The required light fills the dome, creating the perfect environment for growing a variety of plants. Rather than installing long-distance pipelines, our project recommends the use of environment-friendly on-site energy such as solar, wind, and tidal generated power, solar-heated water supplied by rain, and desalinated seawater. Also, we can use biomass gas gained from the city center and rural hills. We can use tri-generation to increase food and plant production and lower harmful CO2 emissions. The marine plantation system established floating islands that function as ocean resorts and fish farms. We have begun breeding sea algae and plankton, using eco-material and artificial light to boost the growth environment of the murky waters in Osaka Bay. As a result, we have encouraged more photosynthesis, reduced CO2 emissions, and helped fish and other marine life to recover populations through the ecologic food chain. Living Osaka Bay is reborn for the local residents, while pro-environment and high aesthetic values are set for the city. This enhancement presents Osaka as an intelligent international city to the world. Sea Farm and Seaside Farm are experimental installations for the marine plantation system and the bionic plantation dome. They are installed in a new island under construction in Kishiwara City, Osaka Prefecture, 2005. Sea Farm is formally named Marine Life Forms Recovery Installation. It is a solid steel structure of slag hydration that has a strong affinity with seawater, pH 8.5. The conical body is 3 meters in diameter at sea level, 1.7 meters in height. The floats, covered with a special type of net, surround the main body. The lower body consists of a steel slag carbon solidified substance that promotes algae breeding. Slag sand and pebbles were laid in the upper body to imitate the shallows. Sunlight streams into the empty body through plastic tubes and openings. living organisms quickly converged into our installation. Fish, crabs, and plankton rally around easily. We have currently implemented microbubbles to increase the amount of dissolved oxygen. We further explored the surroundings ocean environment for new changes. Seaside Farm is ellipsoidal floating factory-type agricultural equipment installed 1.7 meters above ground level, 6 meters in diameter, and 5 meters in height. The dome's outer membrane is made with EDFE transparent membranes, boasting a penetration efficiency exceeding 90%. The agriculture system procures liquid fertilizer by consuming minimum energy, on-site with reflective sheets, heat pipes, photovoltaic energy, trigeneration, and water supply by rain and desalinated seawater. Osaka was a water city. Osaka Bay was known as a Sea of Fertility. This project shows the effectiveness of agriculture, forestry, and fishery developments in existing city and neighborhood nature. With this animated presentation, we hope others come to understand a diversified foundation of ideas we call ubiquitous eco-design, applying the potentials of existing city and neighborhood nature. We will strive to put our project into practice and to promote activities for the prevention of global warming. The keyword is cool habit, green work. Thank you for your cooperation.